Alright, we're back. Apologies, everyone. So, yeah. Right, now, with that in mind, I'm going to... Alright, right. Also, I'm bad with trials, so I'm going to be putting a thing on to help me. So, yeah, bear with me. Right, alright, so let's head to Discord first. Good. No. That one. That one. And then go to that one. And then let's go to... Oh wait, no, that's my Instagram. That's my private Instagram. Jesus. Let's go to this one, which is my actual one. So link. That. Go. Boom. Alright. Then we are gonna go to my other Discord group that I'm in apparently. And then go to this one. Go to that. Do that. Do that. Alright. Your time. Hello, Fresh Shore. And yes, it is Danganronpa time. I'm currently on the... Have I swore? No, I haven't. Okay. Yeah, we are doing the trial. I'm gonna be... right, I can't hear anything on my audio, so that's gonna be annoying. I'm going the wrong way. Hold on, let me just check that. Good so far, I think. Yeah, okay. Alright. We're gonna be doing the trial, which is annoying. So, yeah. I need to go into Messenger as well because I need to send it to a friend of mine. Alright, so we're in Monokuma Rock. Right. I think everyone else is here. Right. Before we do anything, I am predicting the person who had done it. I believe the murderer is Pekka Yama. No, let me go. Help me.
Why you?
Son of a mistake.
Stop it!
Sheesh. Yoko was trying to run away from my commercial.
Damn it! Unbelievable.
Oh yeah, I think I remember this trial. Yeah, this is Mahiru's. Okay. Alright, I just need to send this to... There we go. Alright. Oh, right, now, how do you... Oh, there we go. It's auto. Alright.
How strange.
He doesn't mean... Holy balls! No, where's the was? No, I need to accept it, right? Oh yeah, I need to do the trial. That's right. Right. So I'm gonna go to...
Anyway...
FYI, me
See
swearing does
ya
not,
later!
like them swearing does not count this. Right, so...
This is bad.
Like,
So, at the moment,
Show some
we have just
spirit!
found out that my hero has died. We've just done the investigation. And now we are...
This too.
I believe
must
there
be
are
the
6
will of
suspects,
causality.
but I believe one of them... I believe it's not them. I believe it's Peko Yama. So, yeah. Alright, so... is it this one? Ah! No! I forgot my volume was there. Sorry. What happens if you laugh? Nothing really happens. It's basically a try not to swear challenge. So basically, I can't swear because I swear a lot. So yeah. Alright, so who am I gonna speak to first? Let's go speak to my baby. My hero. Why am I hero? Okay. And Jackie?
'cause it's bad.
Let's go. We can't forget the killer. Oh yeah, we can't forgive the killer.
You're so evil!
Alright. Somehow I moved my muscles stiff from fear and nerves and awkwardly walked on the escalator. For some reason my breath was short and I was eventually stuck by the feeling similar to dizziness. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock. A rumbling sound filled the room and the surrounding space began to fall. As it shook a clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Oh, hold on. Right, I'm actually curious, why do you think it's Peko? I want to know your thoughts before you know the definite answer of the trial. The reason why I'm saying it's Peko is because, right, so during the investigation, they found, Hajime and Akana had figured out that there was a ceiling bit that had stopped the, that was open, and the only person who could get in, so there was the only person who could fit in was a person who was very slim, and Peko is very slim in some cases. So yeah, she could only fit there, and plus since she's the ultimate swordsman, she's probably had a lot of experience with gymnastics as well. So that could be a possibility. Plus she knows how to handle weapons, meaning like a baseball bat, which is also a sword. And plus, the only way she could get out was probably by the window thing. So yeah. Also, thank you Midnight Motorsports for the wait, what? Thank you for the resub. For 2 months. Thank you. Thank you, Midnight Motorsports. The ultimate photographer. And hello, Morgel Scorpion. Damn, I was really thinking I was following you already and see you live, but not in the online list. It's alright, Scorpion. I understand. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. So whoever's been killed, they have a red on them. Oh, did I swear? Did I swear? I don't know if I swore. Well, it's fixed now. And so, this life-threatening trial, blue in hope and despair, has begun. Yes, I would like to say. Right, we are changing the difficulty. Logic. Right. The only reason why I'm bad at trials. I'm really bad at trials. Alright. So this is our truth bullets. So the Monokuma file. The victim is Mahu Kozumi. The estimate time of death is at 3. The scene of the crime where the body was discovered is inside the beach house at Chantilly Beach. Its cause of death is a single killing blow to the head with a blunt instrument. There is no other conspicuous internal injuries and no trace of foreign substances such as drugs. The bloodstain on the floor has streaks leading to the roadside door as if Mahu was crawled through it. Don't worry, this one will be easy for you regardless. Footprints on the beach. Footprints were Yoko's. Metal bat. This metal bat was found at the crime scene due to the bloodstains coating it believed to be the murder weapon. The murder weapon used in the Twilight Syndrome murder case was a bat too. Trash can. There were a bunch of empty plastic bottles inside the trash can in the beach house. They were probably drinks from the refrigerator. Pretty girl anime. A mask from the anime character Sun Witch Aspa Ito found at the crime scene. Yellow gummy. A gummy candy found in the closet at the beach house. Shower room. The beach house has a shower room, however the shower is out of order and cannot be used. This is what I was talking about. The only window in the shower. It can be opened, but due to its high location, it can't be accessed unless you hitch a piggyback ride from somewhere. Broken fish tank. In Twilight Syndrome murder case, a tipped over fish can found in a music room where the person discovered. Gravel and water was scattered everywhere. Killer's escape room. In Twilight Syndrome murder case, in the music room where the first victim's body was discovered. Normally, you can't leave the music room without passing through the wall. Stolen swim. Girl E, who appeared in Twilight, has a swimsuit stolen by someone. Ending prize. The ending prize of Mahiru's room consists of an envelope containing 4 photographs and a letter in. Try playing after you get a game over. Press down 5 times for the real game. Once you do, you should remember what you did to my sister. We'll talk again. Entrance hall photo. One of the ending prizes, a picture of Mikan, Ikuki, and Hyoko at what appears to be an entrance hall. Broken vase photo. One of the ending prizes, a photo. Victim girl cries. Now this girl reminds me of someone. I don't know who. So, yeah. Girl E scene photo. So this is obviously the murder that occurred. Gummy bag, which is Yoko's room. There were a lot inside Yoko's room. Each bag comes with 4 flavors and orange. I believe it was orange. I was going to tell you in person, but couldn't find who's put it in his mailbox. About what we discussed later. It's okay if we change the place and time. I want to come to the beach house on 6. So the murder occurred around 3:30, and everyone received a blow to the head behind and died instantly. Right, that's as far as we can tell. But I'm still going to be using the thing. Okay, I know who the girl reminds you of. Don't worry, you'll know after this game. The next game, which will be free. Yeah, I knew it was her. I knew it was that girl, but yeah, I just couldn't remember her name. So, yeah. Right. With that in mind, oh, actually, do we have any skills? Oh, we don't have any skills. Why do we not have any skills? Eh? Oh, it's fine. Alright, ow. Right, let's get started. Nope. Start.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the
Now
class trial. During the class trial,
During
you
the class
will
trial,
present
you will
your
present
arguments for who the
for
killer
who
is,
killer is,
and vote
and
for
vote
who. If
for
you vote
who done it.
correctly, then only
If you
the
vote correctly,
blackened
then
will
only
receive
blackened will receive punishment. But
I'll
if you pick
punish
the wrong
everyone
person,
besides
I'll punish
the
everyone
blackened,
besides the blackened,
and that person will.
right to leave the
No
island.
matter how many.
Now then, let's first
Now then.
discuss the motive.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should
outcome
be
of-
determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore
Nevertheless, we shouldn't
After all,
ignore it. After all, that
game is the
game has a
motive this
motive.
time.
Is the motive this time?
Yeah, you're right. Then let's
Yeah,
try
you're right.
discussing
Let's
that
try
first.
discussing that.
I'm
first.
sure everyone who's beaten the game already
I'm
knows
sure everyone
that it's
who's
based
beaten
on
the
an
game
actual
already
murder
knows
case.
that it's based on an actual
Some
murder
of us
scene.
have not beaten that
Some of
game.
us have not been in the game.
Give
Give
us
us
a
a
detailed
detailed
explanation.
explanation.
It means Twilight
Feel bad for
Syndrome
moaning me, not
murder
gonna lie.
case is a
Not gonna lie,
non-fiction
same.
game.
So yeah.
Additionally, some of us are characters
Usually
in that
sounds-
game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
So,
How
I
does
think
he
it's
know?
better if we clarify who the
How does
characters
the
in the
code-
game are first.
So no. These characters are right. The character I need to the characters in the game were girl A, girl B, girl C, girl D, girl E, and boy F. Now I already know who it could be. There is Ibuki, Sonya, Mahiru, Mikan. So that's 4. And someone else. And boy F, who is Fuyuhiko. Some of us are in a video game. Rip the fourth wall. Yeah, it's true. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. Right. So as you can see, it has Koizumi, Hyoko, Midori, Sato, and all that. So Fuyuhiko was there. Mikan, Hyoko, Ibuki, and I think that's it. Wait. Oh, the first character was under control was girl A. Mikan. It was Mikan, yeah.
Girl A is probably.
Girl A is probably
Mikan.
Mikan. Wait, before we do anything, so I need to figure out who is who. Right, so we have. Okay, so Sonya was not there, but I believe Sonya could be there. Shaki wasn't there. Akane wasn't there. Fuyuhiko was there. Hyoko was there. Mahiru was there. Mikan was there. Ibuki was there. I think it could be Peko Peko. So, yeah.
That timid tone.
Yeah. The
That
timid tone,
definitely
that
sound-
definitely sounds like
Based
girl
on
A.
the list of names in the staff
Based
roll,
on the list of
I can't
names in
think of
staff roll,
anyone
I
else who
can't
would
think
be
of
girl A.
anyone else who would be girl
Why
A.
am I in a video game? A nasty, trashy pig. Ah, a nasty, trashy pig.
I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh? She's right. The only one. Oh, it's girl B. Yeah, it's girl B.
Girl B was short and foul.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably
Hyoko.
Hyoko.
Short and foul mouth? That's like the complete
That's
opposite
like the
of me.
complete opposite.
Anyway,
Anyway, let's move on. Next is girl C. Personality, type, and gender unique.
I see.
Ibuki? Yeah, Ibuki.
Girl C.
Wait, why do you think
is
it's
Ibuki.
Fuyuhiko? Explain, I'm curious. So, wait, boy F, well, kind of a spoiler alert, I have seen the anime of this, and I know Fuyuhiko has a sister, and I know he was killed, and so that's why I think it's Fuyuhiko is guy F, and plus he's the only one that swears, and he's the only one that, you know, all that, so yeah.
See?
Go see
Then I'll
Ibuki.
see you next Tuesday.
Oh, God.
Let's
See you
move
next
on to
Tuesday.
girl D.
Let's move on to girl D.
I see.
Mahiru. Then
Girl
who's
D
girl
is
E?
my hero. The victim.
The victim
Yeah,
in the
that's
case.
correct.
Okay.
Let's skip Girl E.
Let's
and
skip-
talk about Guy F.
Talk about guy F. He's guy
I
F.
see.
Fuyuhiko!
Aren't you guy
Wait,
F?
Danganronpa has an
Fuyuhiko?
anime? Oh, yeah.
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me.
That reminds me. Wasn't there?
Wasn't there another person?
Another
It was
person?
one of the names on the stack. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were...
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
Reason? But calling me out like that, you're definitely someone you shouldn't mess with.
I can prove it with this. In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he...
What do you mean?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That's it. Yeah,
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy
It's
F
very
had a
clear.
little sister.
there's no doubt Guy had a little sister.
Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. Only character. Is it
I see!
the high school guy who died
The
at the
dead
beginning?
high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game,
Based
it's
on
clear
Guy
that
F's
Girl
tone.
E is not his little sister.
It's not.
So
his
if the
little
only
sister.
person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet! I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Except for girl E.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyan, the first victim in the game.
That's just a story and a...
If so, then Girl E is...
Could it
Miss
be
Sato.
the same Miss Sato who likes...
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain...
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but
Tanaka.
it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Hey, no one cares about that.
Hey.
Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh?
Nagito makes my
What do
blood
you mean,
boil
mystery
sometimes.
of the game?
Yeah, I don't like him. He's a bit of
you
a...
don't know. I heard
Yeah.
that Girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it.
Fourth day. I was able to find out what. Because
I see.
she is the killer. Girl E is the
The
killer.
reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care
Oh,
what that
wait.
game said at all. But,
That mean.
but...
Ooh.
It,
Okay.
Is
That's
it-
interesting.
is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance. Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans. Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you...
We get it!
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the five of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body.
Yeah, she
Dead
reminds
from
me
the
of
blow to the
someone,
head.
so. Yeah.
Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right?
It wasn't.
Wasn't
it
the
wasn't
real killer Girl
the
E?
real killer Girl E.
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girlie broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's not a mistake that Girl E was who was waiting by the hallway is the killer. Then what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I had to clear that up first. Oh boy, here we go. Make your argument. Right.
After she killed the first victim in the music
Hold
room,
on.
What did Girl E do?
Apologies, everyone. I
She
just
just
try
broke the
to
window in the music room
figure out
and
what it was.
escaped outside.
So,
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside. You need to go through the... Plus, at the entrance, the other 4 girls should have...
At the entrance hole.
Heard the sound.
No, that's wrong.
they couldn't have heard it through window shattering.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see! Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Who cares
Murder
about the
weapon.
murder weapon? We found out who the killer was!
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now
Yes, it
then,
was.
will you guys be able...
An inconceivable weapon that also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think of weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I need to tell you regarding the white noise in the non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually durable. You won't be able to destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them. Unless you... Now, the difference is white noise from here, right? You get to this, right? It appears that the base. So, I've had a game done something. Let us build an Inquisition pounds of final tip. Done something. Done them. Anyway, good luck and have fun.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death think she attacked her with the big...
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even
The investigation conducted.
It's on that big a scale?
How about beating her?
I agree with that.
Boom. Break.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right.
and I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Bag? What's the bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea! But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it, and they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling. You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day, or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E? I see!
It should have been Guy F.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is...
What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it? That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were, like, totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
No, that game are probably related to one another. In actuality, there's a specific other level. What was it? That one? Oh, I don't know. Oh, what was it? Metal bat. Yeah. It's the metal bat.
I can
because
prove it
both
with
of them were
this.
killed with the metal bat.
I'm not sure the two events are
I'm not-
unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious, but don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What are you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Kyoko?
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch? What are you saying, you four-eyed troll?
Trump.
Accusing me of
She
killing
wasn't.
Mahiru?
Yeah.
You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hyoko?
Do you know where Hyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
No, that's wrong!
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness!
Huh. They're not Hyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh? It's a lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that. I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk.
Boom.
No, that's wrong.
You have a letter to Mahiru. Say, meet me by the beach house.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take...
I was only going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you. I put this in your mailbox. But we discussed it. It's okay if we change the place and time. Fine. I want to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be hard if they started suspecting us for no reason. Yoko,
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed here.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know! I didn't even write that letter! I'm telling the truth! I really don't know!
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
thank you for lurking.
Here!
It was the closet.
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out!
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Who's
Still
someone?
playing Initial D
Whose trap
Street.
is it?
Street. I'm not
It must be
playing
that
Initial
one
D
person,
Midnight Mood
you
for
know,
it. I'm
the one
playing
with the mask,
Danganronpa 2.
maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice!
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island! Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru!
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head. Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Kyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, that is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the... No, that's wrong!
About that gummy, did Hyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene is yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored. Huh? That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
What? That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid! I'm not done backing you into a corner yet! We're not done with Hyoko yet! There's still a huge piece of evidence left!
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her...
No, that's wrong!
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death? According to my autopsy,
Yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry. Ryuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
Seriously, that's not true!
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me! We haven't decided that yet!
Hey, Fuyuhiko, why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer! If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru didn't block it, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room, and after she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Allow me to cut through those words. Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you
Apologies,
saying I
everyone.
did
I'm
something
trying to stay
that
silent because
perverted?
obviously I want to let every single character speak. So, look at the concept of no, that should be possible.
I see.
She can't get dressed by herself.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this
Mentioned
before.
this before.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. I only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, Does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious? Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed out.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life. That actually sounds pretty cool.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right?
Hold on a minute, everyone. I do apologize. Alright.
It's okay
You're fine.
That I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
See? I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. 'Cause Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Hyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right?
Shut the hell up, Pig Bart! I hope you get a hangnail and die! I'm sorry for being Pig Bart!
Getting all worked up accusing Hyoko of being suspicious. Could it be he...
Hey, Hyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap!
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier... Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but... Around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah, this one.
I was gonna tell you in person, but I couldn't find it, so I put it in this map. About if we discuss it. Is it okay if we change but I want you to come to the beach house on the second and I'm still saying I see. Look. Yeah. It seems someone wants to interfere with our meeting. Keep it a secret. Until then, let's not try and see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. It's the same letter.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
I can prove it with this. This letter doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
It's obvious by now that it's the same thing
Mahiru's letter
because
said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hyoko's letter,
it says at 2:30 p.m. and all that about. Okay.
Whoa! The
Set
meeting
different time.
times are off.
it's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Hyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think? Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
It's safe to say that letter was supposed to kill it, but which letter did the killer forge?
I see!
Both letters.
The killer must have forged both letters. The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times, but the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Medicine?
That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic!
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
The killer probably planned to frame Hyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
Hyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying!
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yup, yup. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want. Hey. Hey. What? He's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
Oh shit, just dropped my controller. Bit of truth. That might be true, but even so, we can't just stand there all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is the true killer, there is no way we'll survive. Oh shit, sorry. I accidentally pressed my any button. Oh Christ. Ugh.
Well now.
Oh god. Should I save progress? Yep. Alright, before we continue, I'm gonna have a quick sip, so look at my computer. You can also tell this is a bit of a nightmare. Alright. Alright. What do you think we should do? Should we continue? Or should we just end the stream now? Because I honestly don't know. I think we should continue. Let's continue.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing to think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible!
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hiyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hiyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime after I left?
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
Alright, so we've had special review. Several questions. And several questions. It's called the Logic Drive. During the Logic Drive, you'll control a various yourself and create an image within your brain. The task is to reach the goal, the final destination of the course. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the A button. Right? Press the B button to brake and the Y button to jump. Okay. There will be various obstacles that you will encounter as you progress through the course. So make sure you're familiar with these controls so you can reach the goal. Okay, so Y is jump, B is brake, and A is accelerate. Of course. Rushing courses will occur several times in one course, so be careful. I highly recommend. Have fun. He's right. There must be one problem. If the killer tampered with Hiyoko ran away from the beach house, when did the killer arrive and depart from the beach? And if Hiyoko said nobody was hiding, guys, just focus. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Hold on, I need to figure out this. Okay. Right, so it's A to accelerate, Y to jump, and B to brake. Oh no! Oh, this is not going to be fun. Okay. Alright. Question 1. It was actor. Right? What? It was before? When did... Oh! I messed up. Oopsies. Alright. Right. Question 2. When did the killer leave the beach house? It was after. Oh, well, yeah, it was after. Fucking hell, that scared the crap out of me. Alright. Final question? Right. Third question. Where's the killer? Beach house. Alright, so it was before Hiyoko arrived, it was after Hiyoko left, and it was the beach
It's all
house.
coming together. Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good!
I really don't want that to happen. I need to buy any more. The place where what is the shower room.
Crap! Here!
Closet? It was the closet?
The killer is probably hiding in the closet.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
Crap! Here! What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf, and there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. Because we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if you didn't ask. All right, If you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya! Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right? Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez! You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that! I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be all right. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we? What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would...
They didn't have to.
What about the wetsuits?
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body. If they used something other... What did they do with the blood? They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes, it would definitely clog.
Maybe it's the other... Perhaps someone other than... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
Oh, damn it.
What did the killer do with... Maybe they simply... They couldn't
I'll do
use
it
the
time.
shower, so washing it off... They
Got
didn't
time right.
have to...
What about maybe they wore one when if they used something other?
No!
What did they do with the blood? They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes, it would definitely clump.
Maybe it's the other way. Perhaps someone other
Okay.
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
We gotta do it in the right time.
Do with... Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower, right? So wash... No,
There we go.
wrong.
If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what? I see!
The drinks inside the refrigerator.
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it.
Oh, shit, we're gonna fight it with Pekka Pekka.
In theory, then, that's impossible.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used. It's true there were drinks in the beach. However, try thinking about it. One bottle, it wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down.
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the...
Allow me to cut through those words! There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Ah, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner. Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a second. That person. It's Taco! I was right!
Killer is.
It's Taco!
See?
She didn't swim!
Just as I thought.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Let me ask, who might that be?
If the killer used plastic bottles to wash off the blood that splattered all onto them, the killer must have been someone among this group. Right before I discovered that I met, it's not Chiaki. Even though that's nudity. Not Akane. Akane. She faced Coach Nakamura. It's Peko. She's drenched in water. Is there a killer among us? Select someone. It's Taco because she used water
You're
all
the only
over her.
one.
She used water all over her
Heck
to
up.
wash off the blood.
Is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner. But the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles. They'd have to drench their entire body, but there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay. Hold on, you best! You saw her at the diner. You never saw her near the. So maybe she really was swimming.
No one even saw her swimming.
No.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with. So there's no doubt she would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier? You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer. We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up for you, Hiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you...
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
Because escape route. In fact, possible.
I see.
Small window in the shower room.
If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an
If the
option,
roadside and beach
only other thing I
side
can
doors
think
aren't an
of
option.
is...
The only thing I can think of is
Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body. Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object? And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours! No! Please don't be violent!
So the only thing I can think of is if that's the case. No, maybe it was an object they didn't have to hide. If so, I feel like I'm starting to see something. Right. Wait, how do you... Right, so... Catch, release, explode. Problem, letter explosions, and... Right. Boom. 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 Right. I think it's that. It's that. Oh. Oh, it's that. Right. There. I need another. Oh. There. There. Nightmare, right? Wait. Oh, fuck, like I didn't do anything. Right. That. That. Boom. Catch that. Catch that. Boom. That. Right, that. Boom. No. God damn it. Okay. Boom. 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 Right. Okay. Oh, god damn it. I need to find D. There. Oh, god damn it. There. Bamboo sword. I got it. She has a bamboo sword in her thing, doesn't she?
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right? If I recall correctly, you had it then too. Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily. Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying it would have been left in the shower.
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used the bit.
Alright, here we go.
Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut bastard! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off! Don't fuck with me! You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! That's obviously impossible! You're pissing me off! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, this is the end!
Bamboo sword bag.
If she used her bamboo sword as a stepstone, she could have recovered it with her sword bag. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a stepstone, she tied her sword bag to it. And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan. Oh, you just back off!
Is it true? You killed
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world. I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Peko!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
It's fine, just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
Could she be?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil. Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice! Now then, let's execute justice!
What? What the fuck?
Hecko, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What's going on?
That's gotta be my favorite line from him now.
Chill! Pecco finally snapped! Everyone, please be careful! Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... huh?
Ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask!
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
What? What the heck is that? This? Pecco's the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events. Hey. Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
This again?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I
Oh,
right?
Jesus.
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword and executed
Mahiru.
justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Pecco, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this. Here's everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange, the killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said. And was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she had been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon. The metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hiyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hiyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window, while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
I see.
What of it? She's like totally cool with it.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
So it's finally been confirmed. Peko Pekoyama is the killer.
Killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's if I fall here, who will come back now. Follow, hurry, and carry.
Give me a break!
If we let.
There we go. We've all voted. I had to skip it just because I wanted to see her murder. So I knew it was Peko Pekayama to begin with, considering she was the only one that could be slim enough to fit through the thing, and also she has a. I didn't know. I forgot about the bamboo sword. So yeah.
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time? Pardon me, can we have a little bit more?
Continue our discussion?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about
Strange? What do you mean?
that is...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peck.
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That makes her an enthusiast.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about Sparkling Justice and Petco, right?
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia described Sparkling Justice like this.
Justice complete! The center of justice that is pierced by justice! The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky! That would be me! Sparkling Justice!
It was Mahiru. She interviewed Thingy, right? See, so that's what it is. Pekka. Let me
I see!
nationality.
That's right. According to what Sonia
Said
said,
they're
The
from a
article
different.
was written in their native
it's a
language, so I tried to translate it.
It's from a different language, which means
if she had to
Peko
translate it, that
isn't
means it wasn't written
from-
in English, right?
isn't who she says she is.
Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish.
It's in
So,
Spanish.
Sparkling Justice is catchphrase, which means the journalist. And Sparkling Justice.
From Spain?
What?
All this time I completely misunderstood. When I first met her, I thought it's like Jack. How does he know about Genocide Jack? And I assume both killers were from the same country. They're not. Sparkling Justice is from Spain. Which means Peko Peko
No,
is
you're
from
not
Spain.
Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Would you be able to do that?
Would you be able to do that? She
It
can't.
appears that the time has come for this mask to come off. However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished.
Wait, what?
My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
She was used.
Uh-huh? Looks like she's back to normal?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere
I'm just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. The tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
Free
What do
Hiko.
you mean? I mean,
She
besides
ordered.
Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
Who is it? Alright.
Damn it!
The body discovery announcement.
I see!
Only 3 people can announce it. It's not 2. If it was 2, Hiyoko
That's right.
and
I
Billy
mean,
would have announced
didn't
it.
Monokuma say so earlier?
So, what other person was there?
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
You're the only one!
See, Hiko, revenge on his sister.
Is it for Yuriko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
I can prove it with this!
The ending prize.
I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but... There's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. Photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along for Yuriko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister.
So that's his little
Right?
sister.
Because whoever beat the game first will receive the ending prize. It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body,
I'm just going to skip it all of it because I'm looking at the time and I'm... So, yeah. There we go.
I guess for now, let's take a quick recess.
Hey!
Well... You just don't know.
I'm just skipping through this. So...
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield.
Knew it.
If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
Essentially, Peko is Hiko's right-hand man. They've been friends and
that is
people
my
for ever
only
since.
reason for before I am human. I am my young master's until this body of mine can no longer move. I shall fulfill.
That is...
So, and she was ordered. She had no choice but to.
Oh my!
Sorry.
Huh? But... Are you serious?
Oh.
But... Hey,
What the?
Damn it!
And so,
That is...
hey,
Why, you...
but
Why?
Shut the hell up!
What are you saying?
Jeez. Huh?
young master,
What?
Of course!
I'm trying to speed up the time. So I apologize, everyone.
Young master!
hey.
Damn it!
young master,
You already know, right? What's going to happen after you...
I did it because I know. There is no...
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first... Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high... You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the...
Young master,
Shut up!
there is no way I cannot work. I am my young master's tool. Without an owner.
God damn it, we are...
Apologies. I'm still trying. I'm literally wanting to get through this. But there's so much dialogue. It's sad. Who's Finney's right-hand man?
Such a waste. Damn it.
Oh.
You serious?
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna do something? Hey!
But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out.
Can't you? God damn!
And just leave.
Alright, is that the end? I got this done.
You guys can see it, right? You can see... 4 people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to... Honestly, I'm whether it's better for those, but that's not what lies beyond that, and the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic... that cannot be allowed, even if we...
Danganronpa.
Hello? Hello? There we go. Alright. Yes. Right. We are... Right. How do you... Right. Alright. How do you...
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip
There we go.
Executive
Right.
Committee has an announcement to make.
We are saving. Right. With that in mind, everyone, that has been a long-ass episode. It's 2 hours and 26 minutes. With that in mind, I will see you on the next stream. My name is TheMaskedWeeb, and I hope you all enjoy this video. Bye-bye!